Hello Tour de France fans, let's take a closer look at the weather conditions in Tour de France 2026. Rain, agility, trajectories, and temperatures. Let's see how these elements will impact your races. Rain is making its debut in Tour de France 2026. This important new feature will require you to adapt your gameplay during races. Weather conditions are dynamic and can change during a stage. Before each race or stage, weather forecasts are provided in the pre-race menus so that participants know in advance what the weather will be like. These forecasts are not 100% accurate and do not rule out the possibility of surprises. If rain is forecast during the stage, it may arrive in the last 50 kilometers or in the last 10 kilometers. For stage races, such as the Tour de France, it is possible to consult the weather forecast for the current stage and the next 3 days, allowing you to anticipate the stages ahead. The weather is also correlated with the time of year. Your chances of rain during Paris-Tours or Paris-Nice are much higher than during the Tour de France. However, be aware that there can still be rainy stages during the Tour de France. In addition to its visual impact, rain also changes the way you play. Once it starts raining, every turn and descent becomes dangerous and increases the risk of crashes. To avoid this, change your trajectories and adjust your braking distances. If you brake too hard or take a risky line, your rider will slide off the rear wheel, and you will have a certain amount of time to try to catch the bike and avoid a crash. Whether you're an avid cycling fan or a spectator of the Tour de France, you know that some riders are more agile than others on the bike. In the rain, a cyclist's agility rating is even more important. On a descent, a rider like Tom Pidcock, who has an agility rating of A+, will be able to take a wider line and have more time to regain control of the bike than a rider like Jay Vine, who has a rating of D. Temperatures have also been added to Tour de France 2026. Set before the start of each stage and viewable in the menus, they influence the outfits worn by the riders. In cold weather, arm warmers and long cycling bibs will make an appearance. In sunny weather, short jerseys and short cycling bibs will be worn. In My Tour modes and private multiplayer criterium games, manage the rules as you want and choose the weather conditions as you see fit. With the weather option, set the probability of rain for your entire race or multiplayer stage. In Tour de France 2026, anticipate rain, adapt your braking and trajectories, take risks to make gains on descents, and try to win your first Tour de France. Join the roads of Tour de France 2026 on June 4th, 2026.
PlayStation